ultimate end of this is spontaneous devotion is awakened in many people here. So you show that you're the Shiksha guru for the movement. Otherwise, you sit down and be quiet. Move aside. Let us give Lord Chaitanya's grace to everybody, except you. Until you cry for it. You say, okay, well, I was wrong. I thought it was all about being in the Acharya Dev and going to school and becoming intelligent so I can preach to intelligent people. And look, I didn't know Gohar, didn't study nothing. And boy, he's preaching, 10,000 times better than I do. I didn't know that. See, that's what I'm looking to hear from him. Or rather than, well, I thought it was all about being Mr. Humble Pie, and then, convincing people like a praying mantis that, that I'm really humble and really qualified and really the highest devotee because I lived in cave. I thought that was the way to do it. No, sorry, Radha. No. You got to find where the mercy is. I show you here. The mercy is here. Ecstatic love is here. Conclusive truth is here. Ooh, is it conclusive? See? And we're not following etiquettes. No pulling the punches now. This is apocalypse. I came for this time. Apocalypse time. I always like to come this time. This is called the closer. You have the sales force. They bring in the closer to close the deal. I'm here to close the deal between, you and everybody and Lord Caitanya. Whoever's ready for the deal to be made. See? Apocalypse time. Everything is real. Just the straight out truth. No etiquette. Oh, you've initiated before me. Oh, okay. You're like my, no, none of that stuff. Well, who's spiritually elevated and who isn't, and who wants to be? Beyond the false ego of what the world thinks. I'm not into what the world thinks. I'm into what Krishna thinks. I'm into what Krishna and Radha feel. See? That's it. That's the message, man. We're here to put God on earth, God and Goddess, man. We're put them on the throne. Satchidananda on the throne. So that the real new age can come in, not the demoniac new age. What kind of, you think, hey man, Klaus Schwab, you're in my Lord's body. Don't you think that the Lord doesn't see better than you, can form things better than you? What do you form? Yes, we're New World Order, we're the elites and we're the dictators and you are the peons. You think the Lord, we're in his body, man. He doesn't think like that. He's just using you to clean the slate so he can do what he wants in this world. And he wants Radha and Krishna in this world, in this Kali Yuga, man. He wants the love of God to rule everybody in this Kali Yuga. Be there pious or impious, everyone can come on. Everybody can get the mercy. Who is willing to accept the path of ecstatic love? That's what we have, and that's what we share. It's pretty simple, isn't it? There you go beyond all externals, external vision. You see internally like the Lord. You see Krishna everywhere. Radha's beauty everywhere. It's Radha. That's not just Krishna, it's Radha. Everything beautiful you see comes from her. Every virtue, wonderful virtue comes from her. It's just her reflection. So could you imagine what her spiritual form is like? You can't imagine it. You just have to see a devotee relishing it, and you get a little glimpse, and you might develop a hunger for it. And then you come here, and then, you just do the right thing. Surrender to this preaching, from your heart. Look at the devotees. Look how nice they are. Look at what they're getting. Look at Lalita's ecstasy. Look at Shamagori. Look at River. Look at Amy. Look at Freddie. Well, we don't see him much. We should see him more. Then I can say more about him. Get your little booty up here. Look at Eric. Looks like he's coming back. That's right. It's all about love of God, really. That's what Jesus came here to give. Was the Holy Spirit means love for God. That's why the Christians, they went from worshiping once a week or once a month, they go to churches and stuff like like that, to worshiping every day, like us, because of attraction. It is attraction to God makes you, hey man, this is the thing more. We want to do more of this. And not just live a mundane life. Yeah, more or less, more Sadhu Sangha. That's what the Lord did. That's we're doing just what the Lord's devotees. They just got together more and more and more, and they got more into this kind of happiness of this ecstatic worship than doing their prescribed duties. They started to backslide on some of those. Look at Shama Sundari. She's a little backsliding here. She's showing up more and canceling appointments sometimes. Find something better, Poor Maria. Hey, she's not poor. We're making her wealthy. This is good. She knows. They've been working. She knows they've been working with her to take. She told me take her arrogance away. So just do a little more. Get it to the next level here. Hey. If she has guides, well, she's got a guide now. I don't let anybody go. I talk about them. Holding on. Otherwise, you forget about them, right? I think about a lot of people that are supposedly gone, and I know that's actually a good thing. I hear you. I hate when they act like that. Oh yeah, superior. Okay, what else we got here? Absolutely, the pride of those who think they will arrive there by their own efforts, fasting, ekadasis. Yeah, they have to go. This is how you do it. They had the same problem with the Pharisees. They were proud of their fasting. See, they get a little opulent. You can fast. I could see how that is. I fasted too. And the thing is, because I had this, I know it's real. I thought, okay, it fits in. It's very good for the body. It regenerates. Really amazing, actually. Regenerates everything. Yeah, so it's good there, but that's where it lies. All it did support. It supported me because I could do more classes, had more energy. Actually, I was doing like 4 or 5 classes or something during the day. So didn't have to bother with food. Food weighs you down. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. Oh, is Tom here? I sent you and on my way. Okay. I'm quiet for 5 years. Yeah, you've been kind of quiet for 5 years. When are you going to break that pattern? I got a lot of things to say. I love how Eric just said that he sees that you are teaching Jesus' path. Yeah, I am, of course. This is just more clarification on it. There's no Christians that can teach like this. I haven't seen any. They can't teach the deeper things. I help clarify. Theologians should come here. Really, I mean, I have understanding because of this level of worship that I can answer all of these theologians' perplexities. They have so many about the Bible and everything, and with that, we could clear that up like that. I see what they're like perplexed about certain things. Well, it's a no-brainer to me, a lot of this stuff. But that's the power of Lord Chaitanya's grace. All incarnations come from him. Jesus, all of them. He's the original, man. This is powerful stuff. He's the latest one. Okay. He's the latest one who just came 550 years ago. Why wouldn't it be a greater thing? It's always a greater thing when an incarnation comes. See, like the Christians are looking for the second coming and all that stuff. But the Lord came already. He came as Lord Caitanya. We have everything to deliver. The rapture's here. The devotees are getting raptured here. People just don't understand what the rapture is. See, the rapture is worshiping the Lord in rapture. Even you could look up the word rapture. It means ecstasy. Probably something like that. Being raptured, into a higher state of consciousness. See, the ascension. See, Krishna ascends from the lower regions up into the heart and makes his appearance. See, and it saves you. And you're saved. We're here to save people. You don't have to wait for something in the future. It's here. Deliverance is now. See? Yeah, we're representing that Lord Caitanya, that coming. The Lord has always got to come. When people forget, just like the Vaishnavas, they're just on their way out of the forgetfulness, or they're just coming to understand more about Lord Caitanya and his grace. It's not enough just to be external devotee. That's religion. You gotta go deeper. See, rapture, ananda, satchidananda. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see here. Hare Krishna. You are the only knowable object because there's nothing supreme beyond you. And that's what everybody needs to figure out ultimately. What is supreme beyond Krishna? So this Brahma was seen in the form of Krishna. There's nothing supreme beyond that. There's nothing supreme beyond Lord Caitanya. There's nothing supreme beyond Jesus, because they represent the spiritual potency, the eternal potency. Now, there could be different forms there's Lord Caitanya and Radha and Krishna. They have a different nature. Krishna was more secretive, more hidden. You had to be more qualified. Lord Caitanya was more, how people have different personalities. Krishna, same God, but his was more magnanimous, more freely given. That's what devotees need to be looking for now. Where is this freedom of giving this ecstasy for free? Because we represent Lord Caitanya. I'm in a sense not representing Radha and Krishna. I'm representing Lord Caitanya. Otherwise I'd be doing what Narayan Raj was doing. Or the Radhakund Babaji. They're very big they're a little into Lord Caitanya, but really big in Radha and Krishna. See? But they're really big on being secretive. Lord Caitanya wasn't really big. He wanted to express that love, to show that love, to include just common people into that love. The masses into that love. Yeah, many people just coming after, following him. Thousands, sometimes millions, maybe. Where'd they go? Who knows? Probably back there, Very, very inclusive. Very magnanimous. Okay, so that was the nature. That's why I'm with Lord Caitanya mainly, because he's giving it easier than any other incarnation, including Jesus. Jesus, there's more things, and there's less clarity in that. See, Lord Caitanya is Jesus clarified. See, made more clear. The whole line more clear of that. Okay? Because you could see he's given it even more easy. You don't have to be, with Jesus, you usually have to be fully surrendered. You have to come to the point you're really fully surrendered. Here, you don't have to even be fully surrendered. You come here, the Lord will give you encouragement. He'll give you spiritual feeling and taste. You'll get the rays of this ecstasy, and it'll help purify you, get you more committed and confident, more spiritually advanced, more conclusive, more, the Lord here is not waiting for you. Just come and be fully surrendered. That's more with Jesus. You go and see, go to a church and they say, are you ready to come up and surrender? I mean, they mean completely. And not they really can do it. They come up there and they're a little inspired and they do it for the day or a month or something. They usually go back to their old ways. It's not easy to, and then, see, this is the most magnanimous incarnation, the most inclusive. I mean, that's why, see, Christians can come here, Muslim can come here, Vaishnavas can come here, ordinary people of the world can come here, but not with Jesus, not with the preachers there. You go there, you say, oh, I'm a devotee of Krishna. Oh, really? You're worshiping that false god? Sorry, it's only Jesus. See, not as inclusive as this, is it? I can work with anybody. I can talk any language, man. Yeah, even dogs, your pets, if your heart is here with us, your dogs and pets automatically get liberated by the mercy of Lord Caitanya. That's what he does. So you don't have to cry over your dead dogs and cats and all that. They're going back to Godhead. Yeah, rapture is like that. That's what, see, intense joy. And so why do we need to wait for rapture? Only, the ones who are waiting for rapture, they're not ecstatic devotees yet, or they're misunderstanding. See, we can clear all that up. We can clear up all the misconceptions of Christians. Yeah, and that's the faith. You see how with Amy saying, because you come here, you even get the faith because you get experience. You get faith that's not blind. The experience faith. Yeah, this spirit. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, ecstasy, chanting. Oh, I feel so high. Bliss. Yeah, I know what that is. I'm experiencing that. See, so your faith, you get real faith that's not blind. Blind faith is fanatical. You become a fanatic. See, you're controlled by the charismatic leader. See, they've got these, and a lot of times they're expert manipulators. Like the world, the experts. See, if you serve Maya, you become an expert manipulator by deceptions, by lies. That's religion. That's why you abandon it, because they're lying. There's still lies and deception in religion. See? And that's how they attract you, is by lying to you and promising you things that don't happen or work. See? We also work on the level of attraction, but there's a difference. Maya does it by lies, and the Lord does it by the truth. See, I have the books. I have the truth. I just point out the truth in the books. I love that way. This is more powerful. This people, when you become attracted to this word, because they got she's got her words in religion all the way down to politicians and society. Those words trick, deceive, and lie on some level. See? We got a word here, don't we? And that word is in Prabhupada's books and the Goswami books. It's the essence of that. And that's why it liberates people. That's why their words keep you bound, even to religion, even the fetters, the prison of religion. See, this word liberates you not only from the world, but from religion. This is what the message of Jesus. He said, we know who we worship. That's a devotee who is really intimate with God. He or she knows who they worship. See? And the Lord, back when Jesus was here, and Lord Caitanya was here, see, and Gaur Hari Das is here, they know the same thing. And what is that? The Lord very much wants the world to worship in spirit, ecstatic love, spirit, pure love, prema, love of God, spirit, and truth, conclusive truth from the essence of the scriptures, any of them or all of them. And especially the Vedas are really good, written by this disciplic line, translated and written. Ooh. So that's in a nutshell, man. Powerful stuff, isn't it? Where do you hear such things? If there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not absolute. Okay? That's how it is. Maya tricks you like that. See, the whole thing is, can you identify where God is showing his transcendental potency? It's Jesus. You can tell he had the symptoms of being in the transcendental potency. Nothing superior to him. That's why they could say, in your name, your name is topmost and everything. It is. The Lord and the Lord's devotees' name are topmost because they're transcendental manifestation of the world, absolute. Lord Ram, also transcendental. See, nothing superior to Jesus or Lord Ram. See, just a different expression, that's all. Same God, same kind of characteristics. Lord Caitanya. See, nothing superior to you. See, same God. Krishna, Brahma saw Krishna. Nothing superior to you. See, same God, just another expression. Another transcendental expression, not in the mundane expression. See? Prabhupada, another manifestation of Krishna in the form of Guru. See? Infinitesimal, empowered, Shaktavesh avatar, Krishna in that form. Nothing superior to that person. If you're not Satchidananda like Prabhupada or Bhaktisiddhanta or Bhakti Vinod or Krishnadas Kaviraj or Rupa Goswami, you're not that manifestation. Our line is one of that kind of manifestation. That's why our line is considered Shiksha line. See, Gaurkishore Das Babaji didn't come from our particular line per se, but he was in the line. His heart was in the line. His qualities were in the line. So Bhaktisiddhanta could see that. He took initiation from that. His father saw that and said, yeah, you take initiation from him. Okay. Bhaktisiddhanta was looking for the line, the Shiksha line, those who had the same heart of a devotee in our line, same commitment and faith in Lord Caitanya. Okay, that's why we're a Shiksha line too. This is Shiksha for the Vaishnava. They need this. You want to go to this stage? Well, you need this. Otherwise, you say, I don't need to do that. Well, are you getting to this stage? My students are. You're not. I don't see anybody under these gurus. They don't have the qualities of Prabhupada. The one who continues this line must have the qualities of the previous Acharya. See, Prabhupada was lion-like. Why? because Bhaktisiddhanta was lion-like, and he had the mercy of this lion. Bhaktivinoda also, all the way down to all the real gurus, all the way down to Lord Caitanya, the original lion. Even my students are becoming lions, many getting up there and practicing their preaching. The Lord starts coming through big time. So that's how it works. So there's nothing beyond you. There's nothing beyond you and nothing superior to you. See, so everything in the eye of a realized devotee is, oh yeah, Krishna, there's nothing. It's all your energies, a person's energies. Right? Nothing superior to you. Anybody saying there is, that's the illusion. They're creating an illusion. Okay? If you say a guru who doesn't have the qualities I just explained is superior to somebody who has these qualities, it's just an appearance. It's a deception. It's a what do you call it? An illusion. Illusionist creating that. See, they say, well, no. See, this person's been so they will justify, right? I justify my conclusions by the scriptures. Okay? Can you justify being a spiritual master delivering your disciples by the scriptures? If they say they can, I'll look and I'll say, oh, you juggled the words there. No, a spiritual master delivers their disciples, a real one. They'll say, oh, it's not necessary. Oh, well, as I advance, then my disciples. See, creating some illusions. Mixing things up, you see. Yeah. Okay. So if you're a devotee, you'll end up with a real representative of that spiritual potency, whether it's in the Christian line or this line. If the Lord sees you're sincere, he'll send you his big brother or big sister who is more advanced in devotion, and then you'll get some protection. Otherwise, what kind of protection do you have in this crazy world? What kind of protection do you have in ISKCON? Not even the gurus are protecting their disciples, as far as I see. Lining you up for shots and all that. Okay? Religion is not strong enough to protect you. External bhakti is not good enough. You need the internal. Okay? You need the truth. Set you free. Completely. Forever. Hare Krishna. If there is anything supposedly superior to you, it is not the absolute. See, the absolute is eternal. The devotees are eternal, real ones. They're eternal. They are eternally identified with what? The transcendental potency of Satchidananda, the eternal form. They have their eternal form. They have their relationship, see, with the Ananda, which is represented like Radha, right? They have that relationship. They have a relationship with the truth also. See, the Chit potency. They're a true son. They have a true body now, a true spiritual form. See, that's absolute in the form of Krishna when he's here, or Lord Caitanya when he's here, Jesus when he's here, Lord Ram when he's here, Prabhupada when he's here. Any real manifestation. And when they're preaching the confidential message, they make more of those. More Satchidananda manifestations. But look at you guys. You're manifesting Satchidananda in this world. See, when you stand up for it, you get strong enough to stand up for it, you preach it, and you start delivering people. That's why I encourage people, get up here and do some Facebooks. Come up here, get comfortable, getting up here. Get practice having the Lord will speak through you. You just, you're right. You can't speak on your own, but just, practice this. You come up here and just let the Lord speak through you because he wants to. You have to, are you willing? Are you willing to let him speak through you? Or do you want to just keep it down? So, I encourage you, get up here and practice letting the Lord speak through you. Show that it's not, you don't speak on your own. And if you have commitment and to what we're doing and you faith in this and you feel juiced up by it, you're ready. Get up there. Just do it. Get out of the nest. I'm pushing the little birds out, man. Get up there and fly. See? Yeah, read some of the books, read the thing, and give the mercy. Give, and it shall be given unto you. Isn't that what Jesus said? Is it true or not? So just start giving, and you'll see. Oh, I got more realization. That's why I get more realization, more ecstasy. Why you look at River and Lalita and Johan? They get hooked on giving. They get more, and then they go and give more, and they get really into it. They become an actor like the Lord. Acting on the stage of the world, delivering people. What else is there to do here? Yeah. See, you got to practice. So you practice. See, and the Lord will use you. You get to practice. You start. Oh wow! It's like riding a bicycle. I remember, River, when I saw it, come on, do it. No, I can't do it. I'm not worthy. Get out there and do it. Look at her now. I just can't wait to get up there. Tom, he gets up there now, too. Shamaguri's getting ready, I can tell inside. She's I'm ready. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Amy also, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Don't push me. I push you out of it. What do you think of the birds? The mother bird said, push them. The birds say, no, don't push me down. You push you out there. Hey, get out there and fly. You got wings.
Oh.
Use them. You got the wings of faith. Faith, purification, experience. You've been eating the food like the little bird's been fed by, you've been fed enough, man. You're getting too fat. Get out there.
Didn't Jesus say you have to take up your bed? Hare Krishna.
You want to say something, Tom?
Yes. Didn't Jesus say you have to take up your bed? Test sound. Yeah.
You hear him? You hear Tom? Yeah. Oh, it's me. Here we go. Go ahead.
Yeah, I remember Jesus saying you have to take up your bed to the lame, to the sick ones. Take up your bed and become alive, become moving.
Yeah. I don't know if that applies to what I was saying, but okay. Yeah, take up your bed.
Yeah, it applies to my feeling.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, the way I look at it myself, it's the conclusive. To take up my bed was like, I think that was what they did when they carried the bed around for the guy. He's saying, just pick up your bed and walk with it, don't have to lay on it. Well, whatever, it's okay. Let's see. So give us a word, Shamaguri.
Okay, I will say something now.
Okay.
You know, I really remember the first times that I came to listen. Yeah, like a little more than 2 years ago now. Yeah, and I I thought, okay, I know something. I come from this ISKCON background. Yeah, okay. There's some knowledge I know from reading the books, from studying, from hearing. And then after a while, I really recognized, okay, I feel like I don't know nothing compared with what I hear here, making really deep connections and realizations, revelations, and now I feel so deeply rooted, so deeply connected, so steady fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Yeah, yeah, and
yeah,
it's not about like knowing anything, because all you do is you
yeah,
just meditate on the name and the and the knowledge comes automatically, the revelations or
yeah.
realization. It's
Just
about
by
more
coming and
being,
hearing. For
yeah,
me,
just
this
by
is the best.
hearing. Hmm.
Really, I tell you. Every day I come, I listen to Lalita, I listen to Govinda, I listen to River Yamuna, I listen to you. Even I joined Lalita Madhava's classes in Dutch, even though I don't understand what he's saying. But I feel this. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You're like Janaki. Janaki does that too. I think you're all, even Amy does. She does, watches everything. Everybody, a lot of people doing that.
almost,
Yeah,
not everything.
yeah,
It always depends on what I have to do and on
yeah.
the times. Johann sometimes comes live in the middle of the night.
I know.
So yeah, it's true. He comes live in the middle of the night.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah,
I'm awake and I listen, but not all the time. So,
yeah.
but in the daytime, I'm here.
Yeah, yeah, good.
Yes.
Nice. Well, great. Thank you. River, give
Yeah.
us a word. You got anything to say there, River?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Um, this is home. This is where you can be yourself. This is where you can rest. This is where you can grow. This is where you receive everything we need to grow. Patience, stability, perfection, purity, inspiration. We just grow and grow and grow. Yeah, it's been a great journey. It is quite a great journey, actually. I was going to ask you about what you say about being sick still, and it's quite spontaneous being sick in this way, because it's doing so many things that I don't recognize and I can't deal with. Like, I've been trying to keep it maintained, and I can't seem to do those things anymore. But it just seems to be so many different things happening, and I just think it takes my time. I rather it not, like now. I listen to you in quiet, but my throat because I've been on the machine, it's taking my attention when I close my eyes. So I want to keep it with you, keep it with the words most of the time. So really, I'm saying that I understand why it's okay to be still bodily disturbed, sick. I understand that, and how it does help us towards our relationship with Krishna, because I call him more. You know, I don't stay in just the feeling. I call him more, and I think about him and the chanting in the head. But then it's like a double-edged sword. I really don't want it to keep taking my attention in that way, but then it takes my attention to Krishna. So ideally, you know, it's like that thing, Maharaj, you know, that guy he's a Jesus worshipper, and he's on top of a roof, everything's been flooded, and he's praying to Jesus, please send something, please help me. So they send a boat, and he ignored it. And then he sent a helicopter, and he ignored it. And he was saying to him, I have been helping you. I've been sending you all of these people to help you off the roof, you know, externally helping people off the roof. And I'm there going, oh, I kind of really don't believe anybody can heal me unless it's God himself. And I believed that for a long time. But certain things help. So it's like a learning to surrender to what he wants. If he wants me to still be unwell, then there's what's the word? There's consequences to being unwell in the body, and I have to deal with it. Well, with Krishna, I have to deal with those. So it's like I want to be better. I want to be always be able to go out and preach and do all of those things. But I'm in this position where I'm not able to always do those things. So yeah, better, not better.
Yeah,
really
it's like like you said, I want to, but just instead of just saying, you could say whatever you want, but it's this I want to thing. It just deal with what is, surrender to that, you know.
Okay, so I never.
See, it's like I want. Yeah, go ahead.
I never ever asked to be better until I met you, ever. Because you gave me that inspiration to know, okay, I'm not this body, and I can raise my consciousness here, and I can come away from bodily disturbances. And yes, that is happening. It is happening, but other things are happening as well. And it's okay. But I never asked to be sick before. I only want to get better for one reason. Yeah, I want to get better for one reason, and that's just to preach. If I can't do that, I don't want to get better, and I want to leave my body. That's why I want, you know.
Oh, that's good. Well,
really,
just keep praying
what other
for
reason?
it. Pray, okay. Pray for that. Yeah. Why not?
Keep doing that. Yeah. I will.
Yeah. I mean, Shama Sundari, she's praying for things too. Why not? Just follow your heart. Do what your heart says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Maharaj.
Yeah. Okay, another verse here, and let's see where it goes here. Thank you. All right. So you exist as a supreme by exhibiting the creative energy of matter. The form which I see is eternally freed from material contamination and has invented to show mercy to the devotees as a manifestation of the internal potency. Oh, by the way, Tom, how's the sound today? Is it good? Is it 4 out of 10 or is it better?
Now it's 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Okay.
The picture is far much better also than yesterday.
All right. What would make the sound better? Yeah, I don't hear you.
I don't know what you did yesterday. I cannot see your arrangements. I cannot see what you did.
Okay. Is it too much echo, maybe, or?
There is now there is still some room for improvement because there is when you speak there is a little noise.
Okay. Okay, so we'll try that. Is that any better, perchance? Hare Krishna,
Every
Hare
time
Krishna.
you speak, it's like there is background shh.
Oh yeah, that's the fan. I can't stay without a fan, unfortunately. So yeah,
Oh, that's it. I didn't know because I cannot
yeah,
see.
yeah. It's a fan. Yeah, and it's even a small one, but still, I need it. Otherwise, you can't.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
still, it's now it's like 8 out of 10.
Okay, that's good. All right, good. Yeah. This incarnation is the origin of many other incarnations, and I am born from the lotus flower grown from your navel home. Ah. O my Lord, I do not see a form superior to your present form of eternal bliss and knowledge. See, that's the form we present to the world. See, there's no form better than we agree with Lord Brahma. That's why we present this form. We strive for this form. We're eager to connect and commune with that form, to manifest that form in the world. There's no form superior to that. I haven't found anything better than that. Is there? There's no form. Everything else. That's why you get like bored of the mundane. The forms of the world aren't superior. They're inferior to the transcendental energy of Sat, Chit, and Ananda. The lesser. A lot of people don't know. See, they think the lesser is more or the lesser is supreme. See, the external energy, the changing world. See, the world is changing. This bliss is eternal. That's why the more we connect with this form, meditate on this form, the more we stay more steady in this bliss, in this eternal form, and it feels much better. The experience is higher quality. That's where real peace is. And people, they're in anxieties because they're meditating on the temporary forms. They're always changing, right? The news, you look in there's a war here and there's this and that, and they're sitting there meditating on all of these things that are changing. Oh, right now there's peace, but then there's war, and then there's a buildup, and then there's this, and then there's that, and the hurricane's coming, and that's coming. And people are always in anxiety because there's no certainty. See, that's a technique of Maya to keep you off balance so she can control you better. See, so we get out of the illusion's grip, this Maya's grip, by having this certainty. I'm certain the Lord is going to come back. I'm certain I'm going to be happy being in this bliss. That's my certainty. See, this knowledge is certainly the best. See, I'm certain that this knowledge is true. See, I have certainty, and this is what a lot of people don't have and makes them weak and imbalanced and controlled by the Lord's Maya. This is how you get out. That's why you need a bona fide representative of this certainty they know what is the transcendental potency. They're certain of it. See, this is why these spiritual masters, most of them, the sannyas, they don't have that kind of certainty. You have to have experience of the transcendental potency and being certain that this is supreme energy. You got to be a devotee Bhagavat like Brahma, who was certain there's no form superior to Satchidananda. We're the proof and the test for the world. If people come and say, oh, well, I don't think you've got the truth. See, they're not certain. They're uncertain. They believe in uncertain things. They believe in maybe the changing world and their changing rules to save them. You know how they change the rules in ISKCON all the time? They're changing the standards because they don't work. Well, let's try this. Let's try this. They try everything but what's in the scriptures because they can't do it. You got to be a devotee Bhagavat. You got to be a manifestation of the transcendental potency living inside you to present that to the world, that form to the world for the devotees. That's why if you're a real devotee or you really want to be, the Lord will send you here. Okay? And you'll certainly be delivered because you'll learn who that certainty is. That person is. That personality is. You can be certain of this path. You will feel the certainty of it. You'll feel like, man, I chant the holy name and I feel so solid. I'm so purified, so happy. I'm certain this is the best thing I ever had. Look at now. They're telling you things. Oh, this. Hey, meditate on this. You see, there's going to be a war, a nuclear war. May happen. It's always may happen. Yeah, get you into uncertain territories, meditating on the fear, anxiety. Oh, yeah. And they're prepping everybody for a new virus. Oh, yeah, there's another one coming out, and we're preparing for it. And let me tell you about it and make you really meditate on this uncertain future of yours. See, people can't. This is how people become weak and off balance. And they have no foundation. This is Maya's tricks. I'm telling you everything. This is Maya Tattva, the truth about Maya, how she works. Distinguished from the highest truth. See? Satchidananda, the transcendental potency. That you'll be certain of. You come here, we'll give you an experience of how to be certain of what will deliver you, what is delivering you. What is really real forever. This is real forever. You notice how come I'm not losing inspiration? Because this is the first real certainty I've ever had. I'm certain Krishna exists. I'm certain this transcendental potency exists. I take shelter of it. I yearn for it. And it comes and it gives me stability. I was never a stable person. I was, just unstable. Everybody is basically unstable. Okay? This gives you focus. This gives you certainty, gives you spiritual potency and power, gives you real life back. This ain't real life out there. We're meant to be like kings and queens. See, goddess of fortune, she's a queen, right? Why? Because she's connected with the transcendental potency. She's certain about it. She's certain the conclusions of the Vedas are Krishna. Just like Rukmini, she heard about the conclusive statements about who and what Krishna was, and she was certain that this was going to be her husband. And it became so. You come here, you'll become certain of the transcendental potency of the Lord. You become certain it's manifesting here. You'll be certain of your connection with it. And then you have that stability forever. You become like a Narada Muni. Go anywhere you want. You're certain of what is real. In the whole material universe, it's all illusion, every bit of it. Demigods also, if they're not like real devotees. Meditating on the transcendental potency of the Lord. They're will-o'-the-wisp. They're just sometimes a demigod and sometimes a demon. Up and down and up and down. From heaven to hell, to heaven to hell, heaven to hell, to heaven, back and forth until you figure it out, till you meet a representative of the transcendental potency and you listen to them. Enough where your sorrows go, and they stay gone if you stay with them forever. They feed you with fear and promise you security falsely. Yeah, everything is false. Maya is always lying. So, you cannot find, say, Maya saying this, stuff like this. Oh yeah, you depend on the government and you will be safe. You depend on the money system the government is making now, the CBDC, and you will be safe. Is that true? And even people that are not even so spiritual, hey, we see how that is going to work. Yeah, because then you get the government will track and trace because you believe in her. You believe in those who have material motives for, and they bill it like, oh, it'll be good. Yeah, yeah, you can just put it on your phone and we'll give you the money. Oh, you don't have to work, we'll just put you in the metaverse to work. You can play games and we'll pay you and it'll be so good. It's so easy. Oh, you're gonna love it and everything. And they see that's the carrot, and then you get and you start doing it, and oh, it seems so nice. All of a sudden, it's oh, by the way, you have to do this. You have to take this shot. You have to do this. You have to, and you have to be the way we want you to be. Otherwise, we will restrict you. This is Maya illusion. See? That's for babies. That's for the masses who believe that. They believe in Maya. And then they're jerked around by, they if they want to make you really controllable, they take away all your certainty. All of a sudden, because you didn't have any in the beginning, it's very easy. See, oh yeah, I don't know, there might be a virus coming. You should do what we say. Just go into your jail. We're make your house a little jail. Yeah, like that problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem. The Maya has been creating the problems. And initiate your fear response, your anxiety, to cause anxiety. You think this is all well orchestrated by crafty intelligence of Maya. See, she's a servant of the Lord. I mean, you could be free. You come here, we'll get you free of that. And she's good with that. If she sees that you're listening to somebody who represents the transcendental potency, she'll let you free. She's looking, she wants you to do it. She wants your freedom. But if you show that you're believing in illusion and gurus even, and sannyasis who are not in the transcendental potency, what can she do? Because she's controlling them too. Religion is still controlled by the illusion. That's why even Kamsa, he was oppressor. You notice it's oppressed. Don't you see you're being oppressed in ISKCON, more or less? In all these religion has still oppression in it. See, Jesus came to set people free from religion. Lord Caitanya also, and Gaura Das too. Prabhupada, a little bit of both. He gave you a little religion and a little bit of, kind of mixed it a little bit, because that's all people are qualified for. Here we'll make you more qualified to be free. See, there's no reason for Maya to control you she sees. She's a servant of the Lord. All obstacles are the servants of Lord Caitanya. That's conclusive. And she sees that you're surrendering to the spiritual potency. You have faith in the Lord's bona fide representative on this planet. Oh, well, you're out of my jurisdiction. She'll kick you out. You know how that shows up? She'll kick you out of ISKCON. She'll kick you out of the Gaudiya Smriti. Or they won't want you. They don't even want Shamago. Oh, you listen to Gohar? Oh, you're out of here, man. See, that's the boon of Maya, because they're still under the whammy and you're free. And the Lord, she's helping. That way, you don't have to, waste your time. She said, "They belong to me. You don't belong to me anymore. You're you're being set free. You're slated for freedom, man." Go ahead there.
I will make you another Christmas present, Gurudev.
Really? Another one?
I will, listen, I will start going live again in January, New Year, in the New Year.
New Year,
yes.
New Year, New resolution.
I got a few German friends now too. They are interested.
Ooh,
so I will, yeah. Krishna arranged all that. So I will give German classes.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, but also in English. Yeah, both.
Yeah. No, that's great. Yeah.
I will
and
start.
share. So you read the verses and you give some of your realizations. And that they'll help them a lot. You know? Yeah. See, that when you show an example, it's very powerful. They think, "Whoa, look, she's standing up for what she believes."
I hope so. I hope, I
No,
pray. I
no
know my
hope.
Lord will help me.
Yes, exactly. That's you got to practice that. Then you get the experience. That's why every day I get the experience, because I come and I thought, what am I going to say today, man? I don't know. I really like, okay, Lord, are we going to be on or off today? But usually it's on. I'm pretty much, realize, okay, let's just chant and, let's see what
Yeah,
happens.
so nice, boy.
Yeah.
Every day your classes, boy.
See, that's
Yes,
proof that the Lord is here, because otherwise on my own, I can't do anything.
I
I
know.
can do diddly squat.
Yes.
Yes. So New Year's resolution, everybody follow in the footsteps, Shamaguri. Get up there live, do lives. Preach to your because I noticed those who are doing it, people come to Lalita's classes and Johan's and Rivers and Janaki's, and they get inspiration, and it really helps them, they because I see the comments and they really, so they're looking for the examples. People in general, I fight the football funds and many dirty words. They are much in bodily concept. Yeah. Yeah. All right. So let's take a break. I need to move around a little bit. Hare Krishna, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, Gurudev. Haribol, Haribol.